Hello, Energy On, and welcome to Business Energy Hack number 77. And today I would like to talk to you about, surprise, yes, your energy. And there is one thing that I observe. I started observing by myself, but I also see it with other people around me and also my clients. And this is our focus. What do I mean with focus? We focus about energy. And I think it's not only about energy, but of course here I'm only looking at the perspective, the energy perspective of this topic. And this is that most of the time we are focusing more on the energy of other people than on our own. Because, and I guess that's nothing new for you as well, it's much easier to deal with stuff from other people than with your own stuff. And that's just how we are. And but of course, you just can't energy from you can, but you're not supposed to work on the energy of other people. But what you can do is work on your own energy. And so let me show you an example. And this is one from my own life. And this is, I grew up with choleric father. He was not super choleric, but he had his moments. So I learned as a child, quite early that I need to always be prepared. And so I developed kind of strategies how I could be prepared when there is kind of the next choleric outburst. So I was not caught by surprise, and I could kind of protect. It was only verbal. So, but and he was not even shouting. He was shouting, but it only never took longer than 1.5 or 2 minutes. But and definitely you develop strategies how to deal with it. So what I started, and that of course at that time I didn't do that consciously. It was kind of a survival tactic. That I tried to start to read his energy, or not read, but to feel his energy, because most of the time you can feel the anger, and like when it's bubbling up, you can feel it. So and so I was prepared, or I could even go out of the room or whatever, because even if it, it was not me causing this choleric outburst, but somebody else. It was not nice to witness it at all. Okay, and so what I learned as in that age was that it's very important to focus on the energy of my surrounding, and not on my own. So I can always be prepared, if something is boiling up or coming towards me, which is in general, very good tactic and also skill. But in a way, in the long run, I was not questioning it anymore. I was very much focusing on the energy on people around me, but didn't take care of my own energy. And also I also started taking on energy from other people, and that's a different story. But what I now want to point out, from learning from this lesson, and from how I experienced and used it, that of course it's a very helpful skill, but I should use it in a different way. And what I would like to remind you, that sometimes we are so focused on the people around us, and it's more, you can support much better, and so I think support much better, or be there for others, if you focus on yourself and you're not taking on stuff from other people. And like it as a following step, then you look at the energy, or on your people around you. So what I can recommend to you is that you know, because even sometimes we take on energies, or that you ask yourself, you know, is the focus now on me, or is the focus now on the other person? And I think it's better to focus back on yourself. Hi, Get Beauty. So I'm talking about that we are more mainly focusing on the energy on other people, and because it's easier to deal with their stuff and not with our own stuff. And that's why I recommend that you really check with yourself, you know, does this belong to me? Is this me? And if not, then just leave it there. It's good to be aware how other people feel, to be empathic and to support them. But really, you know, you need to do your homework first. So in a way that you really support yourself and you make your energy kind of strong and resilient. And then you can be there for others. And that's my recommendation for you, that you really kind of, shift the focus back to yourself, because you can work on your energy, you can shift it, you can transform it, and you can increase it, but you can't do that for the other person. And if you are kind of, you know, strong and resilient, then you can support others with their topics much easier. That was my energy hack for today. So keep the focus on your own energy, on your own needs, and we all, you know, in a way, mind your own business. We all have to do that, but it's so much easier to mind the business of other people. But it's not sustainable in the long run. Okay, so all the best, and energy on. See you tomorrow. And for those of you who are really kind of very flexible and spontaneous, there is my masterclass today at 6 p.m. set. And it's all about how you can use your energy to really thrive your business. Very interesting topic. And maybe I see you there, and you find the link to the masterclass in my bio, or you can DM me. Okay, all the best, and talk to you tomorrow. Energy on.